And please.
Thank you all. Excellent questions. Good and honest questions. You'll get honest and hopefully good answers. Let me take the Myanmar question first. On your second question, which was, is there a policy difference? I think the real answer is there was, because I was there first time then as deputy minister 18 months ago, and I was the first representative of any Western government to visit Myanmar after President Thein Sein and the new government had come in. Norway had visits before, but they were of course in a different context. But now with the new government, we engaged in dialogue. I did meet Aung San Suu Kyi, as I've done on all my visits, and I also met with several other opposition politicians, media stations, and other business people and so on. And at that time, we were arguing that this is the beginning of real change, when both EU countries and the US did not believe so. So there was a significant difference in policy for a long time. When we worked hard to convince the EU and the US to change their position, we sensed very early that many of the countries in this region, including, for instance, Indonesia and Martin Natalegawa, was much more on our line, that this is actually the train to democracy. It has left the station and we can't just stay on the station hoping for a new train, because this is the train that's going. But today there is very little difference. It was confirmed today that Obama is visiting Myanmar. Cameron has been there, Barroso was just there from the EU, and now they are all saying what we have been saying all the time, namely that this is the real change. And I would say that Myanmar has gone, in only 18 months, a very long step ahead. From a terrible starting point, it should be admitted. Very inward-looking, very authoritarian, very closed, and only open to countries which may not necessarily come with the human rights and freedom of speech agenda when they were visiting. So from that starting point, the giant leap has been quite impressive. But it's a very long way to go. And what encouraged me most with my meetings last week with President Thein Sein, with the Speaker of Parliament, Mann, with Aung San Suu Kyi, with students from the 88 generation, with a lot of other people from opposition and position alike, is that everybody knows that it's a long way to go. And